Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, in the name of Yahweh Shai, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, in the name of Yahweh Shai, the one who died for Israel and rose to sit to become his father's royal right arm, my redeemer, my comforter, and my salvation, and only one that plead his blood over Israel, the only nation. Granted for our salvation. Giving much respect to Great Millstone, the ones who gave me this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and gave me the truth that I needed to push forward, and giving much respect to the Akim, the brothers that's in the truth, and you may not be from Great Millstone, but you still follow them, and you still listen to their videos, and you watch their classes. You go to the highways and byways, and you do it at home. You risk your freedom and life to do so just as well as those brothers. Double honors to Great Millstone. Sorry if it was so late. Giving much respect to the Akwaf, the beautiful women that's in the Word. And whether you got a man or not, you still fear the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh. And you listen and you learn in silence. Coming back at you with another video. I haven't came up with any two other videos because I got real sick. So it's been like 2 days and couldn't even move. But I'm feeling a lot better. I can move now. You know what I'm saying? And back on the highways and byways to make up. Now I got to do more videos to make up for what I lost. But, you know, that's the reason why. But today coming back at you with another video. And today we're going to talk about, what shall I talk about? We could talk about the wickedness of this world and evil people. Evil people. Evil people. Don't trust them even if they're your own. Because right now, that's what I've been seeing. A lot of evil, a lot of wickedness, a lot of, not caring. You know what I'm saying? Not worried about nothing, and just a demonic energy that's being put forth out in the world that you can't help but notice. And we could get some of them Bible scriptures about evilness. Because I'm tired of the evil people. I'm tired of them. We got a lot of things that's going on, and then, like the prophet's been saying, there's been a lot of wicked people, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever they want, but they quick to call on Yahweh when they don't get what they want. They beg to the Lord when something terrible happens, you know what I'm saying, and it hits them detrimentally. Either it's like some sort of financial crash or some sort of murder that happened in their family. They quick to call on God, on Yahweh when something happens, but they don't care. Other than that, they don't care what's going on, and they not worried about the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and they not worried about it. They just go on about their day. But when something happens, or something horrible happens, then they want to call on God. Just stupid. I've been seeing a lot of wicked things that's been happening that is just irritating, man. Like the greed of money, you know what I'm saying, and carelessness, man. This shit's annoying. It says Isaiah 24, verse 1. It says, "Behold, the Yahweh makes the earth empty and makes it waste, distorts its surface and scatters abroad its inhabitants. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress." There ain't even no wind out here. That's annoying. I wish I had a stand. This would go way better. As with the maid, so her mistress. Give me a break. Ugh. It's irritating. It's hard to use the Bible when it's kind of breezy. I should have used my other phone, but just used to using the Bible, you know. Can this thing see me? Yeah. It says, behold, Yahweh makes the earth empty and makes it waste, distorts its surface, and scatters abroad its inhabitants. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the creditor, so with the debtor. Making sure this thing can see. Shit, this phone sucks. The land shall be utterly emptied and entirely emptied and utterly plundered, for Yahweh has spoken his word. So that's what I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? When these times come into play, and Yahweh get these evil people, man, because it's a lot of wicked ass people. Like I said, whether they in your family or whether they your friends, or you know what I'm saying, or just people around you, it's a great majority of wicked people, man. And like I said, I've been seeing a lot of carelessness and a lot of greed, man. A lot of greed. People getting their little monies and feeling like they just everything. You know what I'm saying? And people being carelessness, not even feeling a sense of responsibility for whatever Yahweh give them. You know what I'm saying? They not worried about it. They try to, because people got a bad habit of having friends. Now, friends is cool. It's like not bad to have friends, but when it comes down to, oh my goodness, man, give me a break, move. Stupid bug, man. It's all on my glasses. Ooh, that sun irritating right now. I came out at a later time and it's still hot. But it's all right. But yeah, you know, a lot of people lean on their friends too much, you know. That's why I kind of don't have friends. You know, I kind of stick to myself. That way I won't have anybody slowing me down. And I don't have anybody trying to pump my head up with the wrong advice. You know what I'm saying? And whatever I make the choice to do, I do it. You know, I look to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know what I'm saying, in the name of Yahushai for answers, and that's about it. You know, and I follow Yahweh, you know what I'm saying? And that's the best I can do. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, with these wicked ass people and shit, you know, they got friends around them that dictate them, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, some friends can be like, oh, don't worry about that job. You can always get another one. Let's go out and party. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Don't listen to those prophets on the street, you know. They just talking about their own religion, you know. You got friends that's causing problems that, you know, when the time comes, they deserve to die. They put that carelessness into the person that's actually caring and actually thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Caring and actually thinking about, you know what I'm saying, how God feel, how Yahweh feel, you know what I'm saying? You got people like that, but, you know, they can be easily brought down by friends and people around them, you know what I'm saying? And over time, they do become careless. They do, like, you know, just be like, oh, they might be right, you know, my friends are more right than the prophets on the street corners. You know, my friends are more right than God, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, friends can be a big problem. And like I said, greed can be a huge problem. You know, having too much money can be a bad problem, you know. I've been seeing that, you know, it allows them to lollygag a lot more, you know what I'm saying? They go out and they go party, they go get high, they go do whatever they want, you know what I'm saying? They not worried about tomorrow, they not even caring about people around them. And particularly, I've seen a lot of selfish people, you know what I'm saying, or people that's worshiping other shit. They put it towards they literally put towards money towards the different things that they worship. You know what I'm saying? So they'll put like 2-3 racks towards the thing that they worship in. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a man or a statue, you know, because I've been seeing a lot of people do that. You know, people will put all their money into their relationships and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or people will put money into themselves and not worry about others around them. Just a lot of high-level wickedness, and when the money is gone, then they want to feel like they righteous and shit, or they feel like they're in jeopardy. Like I said, a lot of people, they just call on God when they need him. They don't call on Yahweh all the time. They call on him when they want to. So it says, the earth mourns and fades away. It says, the world languishes and fades away. The haughty people of the earth languish. The earth is also defiled under its inhabitants, but because they have transgressed the laws and changed the ordinance. It says, broke the everlasting covenant, therefore the curse has devoured the earth, and those who dwell in it are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and a few men are left. That's what's going to happen. That's like the end game to everybody being sinful. You know, they following, the white man. They following the devil. That is ultimately, that's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Especially to the children of Israel. A great majority of the children of Israel are going to be left here to burn on the nuclear day. That's ultimately what's leading up to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to happen. So it's coming fast. It'll be here very soon. You know what I'm saying? So we not really worried about the time. It's just that, you know, we need to seek Yahweh while we can, you know, and don't be trapped in these different snares. Like I said, your friends can be a snare, money can be a snare, addiction can be a snare. You know what I'm saying? Your emotions can be snares, like love and hate. You know what I'm saying? And carelessness is a part of those snares, man. And it's just that, you know, certain people are weak. You know, if you're not in the word, you weak. You know what I'm saying? If you're not worshiping Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you weak. Why? I say that because that's where all the spiritual power come from. That's where your strength come from. You know what I'm saying? It comes from Yahweh. It comes from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Every day that you get up, every time that you go handle something, when you're taking care of your kids, you know, and a lot of people aren't grateful for that. So lately the Lord been cutting a lot more things off. You know what I'm saying? He's been cutting a lot of privileges off, like more and more. You know what I'm saying? Things are being cut off by, you know, Yahweh, and the Most High is taking away. The Most High is taking away a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Rendering the wicked 2/3, the children of Israel, rendering them helpless. You know what I'm saying? And disabling them. You know, and it's been a lot of judgment that's being passed around. You know, like not on a normal level to where you look at the news, you know, and somebody die every now and then. Not that the media tell you just how many people, you know, really died in one day, you know. But still, you know, overall, it's been a lot of different judgments, mainly to the house of Israel. These wicked 2/3 that don't want to come back, and they don't call on him, and they don't change, and they don't convert. They don't think about Yahweh. But when, like I said, when something awful happened to him, you know, whether they go hella broke to where they almost homeless, or they losing their kids, you know, or they die and it hurt their whole family, you know, that's when they think about the Lord. That's when they call on God, is when something bad happened. And that's very selfish. You know, that's why a lot of our people deserve to be left here in the great and terrible day, the nuclear day, because they don't care about the Lord. They're going to be calling on Yahweh when them nuclear bombs go off and they don't get called up with the angels and all that. They gonna be worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't care about it the whole time. They wasn't worried about the Lord. They enjoyed the stuff that they had in this life, and they undermined God. And you know, you got all types of things that are people that are doing that are horrible to Yahweh, and it's a disgrace. They not even trying, not at all. They just living their best life. They doing whatever they want with no regrets. You know what I'm saying? Not worried about nothing, not looking back. They just moving forward in their wickedness, and their wickedness is waxing stronger and stronger day by day, more and more. It's getting worse, and it's getting worse, man. all the way from your stupid celebrities that dictate the way people think, to your music, you know what I'm saying, to these wicked movies, you know, white people throwing and flashing money all up in your face. You know, it can be very tempting for a weak person, you know what I'm saying? It can, but you got to be strong in the word. You got to be strong in the truth, and you got to know, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing is right, man. And certain sacrifices got to be made. They do. You can't always go and have fun. You can't always do what you want. Car ugly, man. Ugh. But, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, you can't always have fun. You can't always do what you want. Some people, they addicted to having fun. They don't want to stop. They always going out looking for some excuse to take the day off. You know, I do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? That kind of attitude to get you, like, pretty much under the Most High's hit list, you know? And it's a lot of us that's soon going to be under that hit list. It says, the new wine fails, the vine languishes, all the merry-hearted sigh, the mirth of the tambourine ceases, the noise of the jubilant ends, the joy of the harp ceases. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink is better to those who drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up so that none may go in. There's a cry for wine in the streets. So you're going to want to know who God is when the economic crash go full circle. Because right now I can say it's half a circle. But when it's a complete circle and it's just hitting, you know what I'm saying, on all sides, and it ain't no helping it. Because right now what these white folks is doing is that they breaking down their own society. You know, they doing away with the rules. They doing away with the money. You know what I'm saying? They crashing the lights. They crashing the gas. You know, they tired of taking care of what they created. You know, and it's also, you know, through Yahweh that these things are happening. You know, and these white people are being controlled by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, to do so, and mainly the children of Israel will be punished. Yeah. The children of Israel will be punished for the stuff that they do, because they hella wicked, and it's crazy because they not gonna see it coming at all, but they gonna want to know why it's happening. They gonna want to seek the prophets, going to get answers. They want blessings. They gonna come to Yahweh when bad things happen, you know. And they right now, no one is acknowledging the prophets. No one is really joining the side, you know, Great Millstone and other street prophets that's out there. Nobody is paying attention, you know, to the messages that they give us, and we try to give them. But, you know, at the end of the day, Yahweh said, don't worry about it, because at some point, and a lot of people get in judgment before the economic crash, before the chip, you know what I'm saying, before the World War III, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people, because it's a privilege just to even see all that happen, you know. So a lot of people is getting their just works. So the Most High say, don't worry about the wicked. Don't worry about these stupid idiot 2/3. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High say, at some point, he's going to catch them. He will catch them. And it's a lot of people that's been caught in their wickedness and killed. The Most High will have them killed and destroyed. And it feel, and I don't care what nobody say, that shit feel good to see a wicked man die, man. For real. Because out of all that wickedness and out of all the shit that he been doing, they all over this bush. Out of all the stuff that they've been doing, it never occurred to them that they had to pay for all of that horrible stuff that they was doing, and all of that godless shit that they was doing, and all the stuff that they got. They had to give it back to Yahweh. And then the Most High, he took everything that they had. He took them. He took it all. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay for that shit, you know? You have to. Like how you don't pay a car note and the repo people come and repossess your shit. Shit like that. You know, in time you gotta pay for the stuff that you do. And, you know, like the Most High say, one day I'm sorry, I'm kind of sick. That's why I'm stuttering like this. One day, and a lot of people, you'll be surprised just because they look all nice and they look all gentle. You'd be surprised the stuff that they doing behind closed doors. You'd be surprised what they doing on their own time. A lot of people are doing all kind of wicked things behind the scenes, and they could look like the most beautifulest person, and they can be very wicked and they can be very vile. That's why the Most High say don't trip, because they are gonna get theirs. You don't want to come back to Yahweh. You don't want to ask for forgiveness. You don't want to repent. You don't want to stop doing the shit that you're doing. Then the Most High say, the latter end of it will be your death. And it says, there shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink is better to those who drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up so that none may go in. There's a cry for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. That's right. Cry for wine in the streets, and all joy is darkened. Meaning that you ain't gonna be laughing and having fun no more. To know this truth, you gonna be laughing. That's how good the truth is. When the disasters kick off, you gonna be laughing at these wicked ass niggas while they scattering like roaches for their life. You know what I'm saying? And they looking for answers. Oh brother, I used to see you on the corner, preaching and stuff, and I believe too. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't have time for it, and I was looking for time. Nigga, how you been living like damn near like 20 to 30 to 40 years of your life, and you didn't have time for God? Stupidest shit I've ever heard, man. And then you want me to tell you what's happening. You want me to tell you, you know what I'm saying, why these things are happening, why these things are coming upon you. You know what I'm saying? What did you do to deserve such a horrible fate? When you asking rhetorical questions, I shouldn't, no, and I'm not, in those days, I'm not going to answer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to tell you to go about your way, and I'm going to tell you to live your best life during these horrible times. Go and party. Go and have fun. Where your smiles at? You know what I'm saying? Where your money at? You was so happy with your family and all that. Go be with your fucking family. Don't come looking for answers when you didn't want any. You got a lot of wicked people all out. Believe it when I see it. Or, I'll get back to you on that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, I feel what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I'll look into it at some point. A lot of people brush God off. You know what I'm saying? They brush him off, and they do what they want to do instead of what they got to do. That's why I come out to the highways and byways and do the best that I can to show God that I love him. Because if you don't, and you don't try, you don't do anything at all, you better not come over here. You don't do anything at all, you know what I'm saying, then the Most High is not going to deem you worthy to live. Because the whole goal is to live a strong and better life. And the way you do that, is you going back to Yahweh. That's how you live a strong and better life. You know what I'm saying? And most importantly, a longer life. You can live longer when you obeying Yahweh and you obeying his rules and you understanding his laws. You come back to Yahweh, you'll live a better life and a longer life, But like I said, at the end of the day, like I said, go to your parties, go to your friends, go to your money. You know what I'm saying? And then it's so easy, you're going to know, you know what I'm saying, that they the wicked. You're going to know that they, you know what I'm saying, rejected Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? And in the darkest of the times, you're going to know. They're going to reveal it to you. And you're going to be scared to be around them because there's so many of them. You know what I'm saying? That is going to be the scary part. It's going to be a lot of parts that's coming, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be pretty scary. Like, damn, like, Like, you know, is there anybody that believes and knows about Yahweh? You know what I'm saying? Because like the Most High said, you know, everybody heard of the word, but at the same time, the word is scarce because a lot of them don't believe in the word. You know, you got a great majority of the Israelites that's waking up, but not all of them. It's only a remnant that's meant to wake up, and the rest of them gonna be burned, and they gonna be killed and shot up in all kinds of manners of different depths. You know, like 1,000 Ways to Die. You know, that's a good one to watch. See how God get them people in the strangest ways, man. That's how. Hey, that's some real shit though. You know, that's how it's gonna happen. You know, God to get you in the strange. Yeah, I mean, you pretty much know who I'm talking about. You know, God to get you in the strangest ways, man. And I ain't gonna answer you. I'm not gonna care about you. And this go for my own family. I'm gonna keep my grip on my faith. Why would I give you something that you could have had gotten on your own? Now, this is mine. Go find your own. That's how it's gonna be. That blessing is gonna, this blessing that Yahweh has given me is gonna allow me to make it through the end of days. This blessing that Yahweh has given me is gonna allow me to, Yahweh willing, be beamed up. You know what I'm saying? This blessing is gonna protect me from these dark times and these evil spirits and these violent men. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna protect me. Yahweh is my shield and my sword. You know what I'm saying? And he protect me as long as I believe. You know what I'm saying? He gave me the spiritual energy to protect myself. So why would I give you something that you could have got on your own? You know what I'm saying? And if I give it to you, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't be able to have nothing for myself, you know? And not even that, it's something that I cannot give to you. You know what I'm saying? You got to go get that on your own. I can't just give you the spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. You know? Binding with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and the spirit, it takes time. And you got to have a relationship with Yahweh. You got to understand the Lord. You got to understand how he feels. You got to pray. You got to go out there and do the work. You got to show Yahweh that you care, that you're doing the best that you can. You know what I'm saying? Get up and go and do something with yourself. The Most High say, having the word is not only a privilege, it's a job too. It's a job. So it says, all joy is dark and the mirth of the land is gone. That's right. Y'all ain't gonna be having fun and hooping and hopping and laughing and playing and shit, because you got adults, you know what I'm saying, that are no different than fucking kids, man. They no different than fucking kids. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Adults are big ass children. So I don't give a fuck what nobody says. It's a great majority of adults that are just fucking kids, man. All they do is play and do whatever they want. That's all the fuck that they do, especially when an adult gets to where he needs to be. That motherfucker revert back to a fucking kid, man. And they go and they play and they do all whatever they want for the rest of however long they live. And that's just what it is. And it's a lot of adults that do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the Most High, he make it easy for you to make it. But a lot of our people that are blind, they not understanding that why the Most High allow it to be to where I make it so easily in life. Is because he testing you. Everything is a test, man. God say, watch this. If I give him his car, I give him the money. You know what I'm saying? I give him a beautiful wife. I give him a beautiful wife. You feel me? I give him a nice family. You know? I give him a lot of money. I let him graduate. You know what I'm saying? Would he turn to me? You know? Would he go out there and go find me? You know? Would you be more spiritual than you are carnal? Because a lot of people, they get real carnal when they get to where they need to be. You know, but sometimes it doesn't even work when they low. But you know, I'm saying it's a reason to why the Most High would allow some people to prosper a lot faster than others, is because he testing them and they become living examples of what not to be. You know, a lot of people get money and they get everything that they want, and they forget about their spirituality. Spirituality, it can possibly lead you to your how B'Shem Yahushai. It all depends on, you know what I'm saying, how well you use your spirituality, because we all got spirituality in us. You know what I'm saying? We all have that spirit. That's what gives us the spirituality. And that spirit is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So, you know, it's up to the Lord to guide you and to see if you're deemed fit to be guided into that path to where you can worship Yahweh and you can be thankful, and Yahweh will see that, you know what I'm saying, and he wouldn't have to take everything from you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be laughing when these people is running around for their life and people going crazy. You know what I'm saying? People killing each other, people crying in the cut. You know what I'm saying? People hiding out and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be laughing at them because I know that they ain't got the word. I know they wicked. And I know it's about time. And the majority of them that's going to be going through Jacob's trouble, that's the 2/3. If they not dead before then, you know what I'm saying, then they going to get the horrible brunt of it. They going to get the horrible brunt of the economic collapse. It's already begun. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the white man is good at hiding shit. Well, not really. But still, he got the people confused, and he got them so scared, he got them so addicted to this lifestyle that they look the other way. So the white man is like, they're really not caring about it. Well, let me go ahead and continue my plan. You know, that's how the white man is thinking. While they looking the other way and they dwelling on the necessities that I no longer have use of, I'm going to go ahead and go get this plan underway. I'm going to go ahead and complete what I said what I was going to do, you know? So that's just how it's going to go down. They so in the joy of this life, they not worried about the latter end. You know what I'm saying? And it's horrible. It says, in the city desolation is left, and the gate is stricken with destruction. When it shall be thus in the midst of the land, among the people, it shall be like the shaking of an olive tree, like the gleaning of grapes, when the vengeance is done. They shall lift up their voice, they shall sing. For the majesty of Yahweh, they shall cry aloud from the sea. Right, and you think that's good? Tell me if it's two ways a nigga can sing. You know what I'm saying? He can either sing in pleasure or he can sing in pain, you know? And that's one thing I want to hear too. I want to hear them wicked ass niggas screaming and suffering because they deserve it, man. You got so many evil people of our brothers and sisters that do so much wickedness that when the time comes, it's going to feel good. You know what I'm saying? To see them in they most direst need, to see them suffering. Because why? Why I say that is because those of us that believe in Yahweh, we suffered. You know what I'm saying? We crumble. So the Most High, the first shall be last, the last shall be first, and the first shall be slave of all. So those of them that came last, they gonna be first. And the ones that's first, they gonna become last. So the Most High is not gonna be thinking about the ones that didn't care about him. He gonna put them last. I put you first all your life. I put you first all this time, so I'm gonna put you last. I'm not even worried about you. I'm not thinking about you. You're going to get your blessing on the other side when you die and you go and you're born into the new kingdom. While those of them that was last and come first, they going to get theirs and they going to get it before they get into the kingdom. They're going to get theirs before they get into the kingdom. You're going to have everlasting life, exemption from judgment, and you're going to live to see the end of days, and you're going to be beamed up on the nuclear day. That's how it's going to go. Because why? Because we've suffered the most. A lot of us have endured. We have endured a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And knowing the truth, you know what I'm saying? We grab onto Yahweh. We grab onto the Lord like Yahweh. You know, by Hashem Yahushai, the name Yahushai, Lord. Like, I can't wait until all this is done and over with, you know? Because a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? And I do understand that point. You know, death is painful, but at least it's a lot easier than this, you know, happen to suffer and live in this world, you know what I'm saying, and crumble and be constantly beat down by this white man, his system, you know what I'm saying, and our people to not care, you know, and not come back to Yahweh. You know, a lot of prophets do say that death is better than this, and I do understand that, because when we die and we come back, we be born into the kingdom, and we ain't got to worry about none of this no more, you know. But, you know, like the Most High say, we got to be strong and we got to live through all of this. And that's what I want. I want to be able to live and be able to see the end of days. But, you know, sometimes we do get to that point to where we just get tired of seeing the shit, man. And then the shit that we go through, you know what I'm saying? Those of us that believe, the shit that we go through is horrible, man. You know, we go through a lot, especially those of us that's at the, well, all of us is mainly at the bottom. Gotta make sure. It's a lot of homeless people over here. Do not come near me. And there's a lot of Edomites that's homeless. There's a lot of white people that's really becoming homeless. All the way from Edomites that do drugs to Edomites that used to be veterans and serve the country. They bums now. You know what I'm saying? And that is ironic. You know what I'm saying? Because they used to be a part of the Navy. They used to be a part of the Marines. You know what I'm saying? And they used to rep it so hard, only for them to get their privileges pulled, and they don't get no more money. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have nothing to fall back on. You know, because all they did was go to the Army. They didn't. It's a lot of them Army niggas, them veterans that didn't make too much use of their life but serve. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that they know. And over time, they expect the government to keep supporting them when the government could care less about them and let them go. And a lot of them, the truth is so harsh to them to where they crumble off that and they become bums and crackheads and shit. And then they go homeless, you know? Or a lot of veterans, they be living in them fucking veteran halfway homes or whatever you call them. And they live there until they cast out. They be old ass men and shit that served in a couple of wars and just thought it would be all good and shit. The Most High Yahweh had it to where they got kicked out and they bums. Like, you gotta understand that Esau don't care about his own people. That's what's becoming it's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the Edomites don't understand that their father is the devil. He don't care about y'all. He gonna let y'all die in these streets. He gonna let y'all die in these wars. He gonna let these Jacobs, you know what I'm saying? He gonna let these Israelites, these wicked 2/3, fuck your ass up. Man, hurry up and go. Shit, taking all day. All that loud ass shit. Go. Don't nobody want to hear that. Because when the city crumbled, you actually think that they gonna send troops to protect their own? No, they're not. They not gonna send troops to protect their people. They gonna let them do whatever they want to do. They gonna let them be killed in these wars. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna come protect these people, man. The nation is gonna completely turn their back on their own people. That's what's gonna happen. I mean, they already showing you, like I said, they're already showing you with some of the white folks that are homeless and the veterans that served and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, how come you don't think it can happen to the whole vast majority of them? It can, and it will. It's going to happen on a higher scale, you know, and you got to be circumspect in knowing all of this, you know, and a lot of Edomites and a lot of Jacobs, sorry to go off, but, that just hit me with a different subject with them bums and them veterans. A lot of Jacobs, they be quick. It's still on course with the money part. A lot of Jacobs, you know what I'm saying, they be quick to go and get into the army and shit because they think that it's the right way and they think that it's the easiest way. See, stop listening to your family and your friends, especially when they leading you into the wrong direction. You got to be strong and smart, especially if you got your high school diploma. Try to be smart and choose for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Choose for yourself what you want to do. You know, don't let them completely dictate your life and all that. That's why a lot of brothers that used to be in the Marines or in the Army period, they left. They didn't want to be a part of that, knowing the truth and knowing how detrimental it is they got on. They didn't want to be a part of that shit. And a lot of them brothers do recommend you don't go to the Army because it's horrible things that's going to happen to those of them that are in the Army and that felt like it was the quickest way out. You know, for money, nigga. Like, they go into the Army and go into their little white man's border school. White man border school, you feel me? And they go, like, oh, as long as I'm serving the white man, then I'll be fine. And that's not only a disgrace to your people, you become another one of the white man's house niggas. So everybody knows that shit. Everybody know the past. Everybody knows that all the way from prison to prison, from slavery to fucking prison to fucking the Navy. That is all. That is all. Well, from all the way from prison to the army, that's slavery. You know what I'm saying? That's all coming from slavery and ancient slave practice, to where all you do is lean on the white man for help and for protection. Well, that's gonna be gone soon. So it says there's a cry. Wait. It says, and the gate is stricken with destruction. When it shall be thus in the midst of the land among the people, it shall be like the shaking of an olive tree and like the greening grapes when the vengeance is done. They shall lift up their voice, they shall sing, for the majesty of Yahweh shall cry aloud from the sea. Therefore glorify Yahweh in the dawning light, the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of Israel in the coastlands of the sea. And from the ends of the earth we have heard songs. Glory to the righteous. But I said, I am ruined. I am ruined. Woe to me. It says, therefore, the treacherous dealer have dealt treacherously. Indeed, the treacherous dealer have dealt very treacherously. So that's what's going to happen to a lot of the children of Israel, while we over there praising Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai for all the calamity that's come upon this place, because we waited so long for it to come. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be like, praising Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. I've been waiting for these days. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting for this day. You know, and while we celebrating, having fun, getting prepared to evacuate, a lot of the Israelites, the wicked 2/3, they going to be in confusion and going to be like, help me. I'm done for. Help me. You know what I'm saying? And all we can say is, you know, we got to get on. We got to go and follow Yahweh. And wherever we go, Yahweh's spirit is going to guide us. You know, he going to make sure that we protected and that we out of harm's way. Because these Israelites, when the white man pulled a rug on this place, you know what I'm saying? When the white man finally allow it to just, because right now he getting rid of the infrastructure. That's what's happening. That's why you ain't seen it out on the streets, because he's getting rid of the infrastructure. He getting rid of the shit that you can't see, like the money, like the bills. You know what I'm saying? Like the lights, the gas. You know what I'm saying? The power. You know what I'm saying? Your food. A lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can't see it. You know, if you can go to the power plant and measure the electricity and how much time that we got, you know what I'm saying? They don't even allow us in there. Ah, man. Damn bug, move. This thing biting the crap out of me, yo. Move. Sheesh. Yeah, a lot of things, like the Most High say, do not consider everything a conspiracy to be a conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? And walk by faith and not by sight. You got to be able to see, you know what I'm saying, the things that can't be seen. These are the things that Yahweh was warning us about that you can't see. Why you think the prophets is like, you know, the end is near. You know what I'm saying? The collapse is almost here. It's coming. Why? Because they seeing the shit that a lot of everybody else can't see. And it's very easy to spot out. But if you don't have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and you don't have that curiosity to want to know these things, then you're going to be lost. You know what I'm saying? But it's not hard to see, but a lot of people don't want to see. So right now, that's what the white man is doing, getting rid of the infrastructure. That's like destroying the base. That's like destroying the base of a house. You know, the very things that a house needs to support itself, you know, like support beeps and extra bars and installations. But I'm talking about like the bricks and all that, all the shit that's under the house. And without that, the house wouldn't be able to stand. So that's what Esau is doing. He doing that to his own house. He removing, you know what I'm saying, the bricks and all that and shit, you know, and he removing your support beeps. So in time, you know what I'm saying, the house is going to collapse, you know, and that's what's going to happen with everybody in here. So that's what the Edomites are doing. They removing the infrastructure. So now, like I said, without the proper training, without the proper learning, without having to understand economy, you know what I'm saying, mortgage, the different cryptocurrencies, just how bad the food shortage is. It's a lot of things that you got to understand. That way we know it's getting close. You got a lot of Edomites that aren't stupid, and they literally got paperwork and stats from like 20 to 30 years ago, and they knew that America wouldn't last very long. They knew that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they tell them, and they've been telling them for damn near, the prophets been around, and they've been telling them before the Edomites even sparked the interest in all of this. Great Millstone and them been fucking knew. They been reading off in the papers and all that way back then, So they knew about the end before we even did. Why? Because they did their paperwork. They researched the economy. They noticed what happened in World War I and in World War II. They noticed just how the specialty of America was through wars and through great destruction. That's how they was making money. You know what I'm saying? They realized that, and how the other nations was doing it too, but they wasn't more prosperous, much prosperous than America. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how America was booming. You know what I'm saying? Through them wars and shit, through them starting shit and destroying everything, they would boom off that. It would give them Edomites, them wicked ass Edomites, jobs and all kind of shit off a war. So you gotta understand that the prophets in them, they knew by studying the stats and by studying the money, by studying the economy. You know what I'm saying? By studying the Dow, the U.S. debt clock, studying all that shit. They know that we ain't got much time left. That's for sure. That's without a doubt, nigga. That's without a doubt that we ain't got much time before the end of the world, before the end of this society. But people, they feel like, oh, with their eyes they can see. So they look with their eyes. And they be like, oh, I come outside. And you got people that are very sarcastic when it comes to this subject. Oh, I'm outside, ain't nothing happened. Everything is normal. So what are you talking about that the world is coming to an end? What are you talking about that the collapse is coming? They're not saying that on the news. What are you talking about? You got a lot of people that mock the day of the Lord. They mock that. You know what I'm saying? And they laugh at that. A lot of people look around like this and be like, well, everything is fine to me. I don't know what you're talking about, but everything seems fine to me. I don't see nothing wrong with everything. You go outside and you look and you think that everything is fine because you see two old people holding hands. You see a fat ass nigga and his family and shit walking around and shit. You see these food stores open. You see these punk ass malls. You know what I'm saying? Got everybody in it hanging out looking fine. It's just another beautiful day when it's really not. America is in a grave spot right now, man. And America about to soon be done for, nigga. What is you talking about? So you got a lot of things that our people are not being mindful of, and they don't care. So, that's just what it is. I could care less. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad to see that our people not really acknowledging Yahweh Shem Yahushai and Name Yahushai. That's why the Most High say don't worry about them, because they latter end is them being snatched the fuck up. Like I said, woe is me now. Who would deliver me in those days? Because, it's a lot of terrible things that's coming, that's happening that we see down the drain, nigga. Like, what do you think was happening in World War I and World War II? The same shit that's about to come this way again, man. A lot of fights, a lot of desolation, martial law, destruction. These people act retarded like it ain't coming again. You know what I'm saying? It's coming again, man. These people act so fucking stupid. It's embarrassing. Our people act so fucking dumb, and they give you a hint of this in school, even though most of the shit they be lying about, some of the shit that they be telling is true, because white men want to brainwash you with his history. So if you take, you know what I'm saying? If you understand the shit, certain shit that was real, that actually happened in history, you understand that this shit ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new, man. It says, fear and the pit and the snare are upon you, O inhabitant of the earth, and it shall be that he who flees from the noise of the fear shall fall into a pit. Meaning that everybody that didn't care about Yahweh Shem Yahushai, everybody that didn't acknowledge Yahweh, the Lord, you know what I'm saying? They was talking shit, these disgusting, nasty, wicked people that's doing all these nasty ass drugs, people that's just dangerously in love, crackheads that's hiding in these fucking alleys, shitting on themselves and not getting up, not having no conduct, you know what I'm saying, doing drugs till they kill themselves. Well, God say, shoot, woe to you that's gonna be alive in these days that's coming, because you gonna wish that you was dead. You know what I'm saying? Before time. Because Yahweh coming for that butt, you know? Yahweh coming. You know, and I get every day I see it in the slums where these wicked 2/3 live at and where I live at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even be sad or feel bad when destruction come upon them. No, I'm not. If I'm able to survive and live, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, please, Yahweh about Shemi outside, just get rid of them. Don't nobody got time for these wicked ass people that don't care. You know what I'm saying? We don't have time for them no more, man. I don't care about them. I don't feel bad for them no more, man. Like my family and all of them, y'all play with the word and y'all want to smoke weed and talk about the Bible and shit. When the time come to really test that work, you ain't even gonna have nothing to test. Yahweh just gonna wipe you out. There ain't gonna be no following me, looking for repentance through me. No. How the fuck you gonna follow me when you had a chance to be a part of what I was doing? You didn't want to change. You didn't want to do shit. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really put the smack down on what you believe in to defend that. You cared about everything else in the world. You was too wrapped up in it. I'm trying to tell you, when this shit go down, a lot of people are gonna have so many fucking excuses on why they didn't go back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, on why they don't worship the Lord. It's not even gonna be funny. And you gonna tell them, man, you gonna tell them, here, you read the book. You read the Bible. Let's see if you understand it. Let's see if you understand the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, the name Yahushua is one. Let's see if you can crack open the book. And when they read some of the stuff that Yahweh allowed them to understand, they're going to realize how screwed they are. Because the Most High not playing about that wicked shit, man. And like I say, for my family, don't come and find me. Don't come look for me, you know what I'm saying, when it's time. Don't come over here talking all of that shit and feeling regret when the times come. Because it's getting closer and closer by the day, you know? It is. The infrastructure is crumbling. It might not be as fast as they anticipated or as fast as I want to, but it is bad. It is fractured. So let these people do whatever they want. Let them keep undermining Yahweh, because the days are drawing near to where they're going to regret every single word, and the Most High is going to make them eat like a dog eat his vomit. He going to make them eat that, you know, and they're going to get their work with their little greedy ass. And with that, calling Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash, in the name Yahushai, my battery is dying. So, shalom to you guys, and it's on to the next video. Oh, stomach hurt. Shalom, guys.